Direct access, also known as unified remote access, is a VPN-like technology that provides intranet connectivity to client computers when they are connected to the Internet. Unlike many traditional VPN connections, which must be initiated and terminated by explicit user action, direct access connections are designed to connect automatically as soon as the computer connects to the Internet. Direct access was introduced in Windows Server 2008-02, providing this service to Windows 7 and Windows 8 Enterprise Edition clients. In 2010, Microsoft Forefront Unified Access Gateway was released, which simplifies the deployment of direct access for Windows 2008-02, and includes additional components that make it easier to integrate without the need to deploy IPv6 on the network, and with a dedicated user interface for the configuration and monitoring. Some requirements and limitations that were part of the design of direct access with Windows Server 2008-02 and UAG have been changed. While direct access is based on Microsoft technology, third-party solutions exist for accessing internal Unix and Linux servers through direct access. With Windows Server 2012, direct access is fully integrated into the operating system, providing a user interface to configure and native IPv6 and IPv4 support. Technology: direct access establishes IPsec tunnels from the client to the direct access server, and uses IPv6 to reach intranet resources or other direct access clients. This technology encapsulates the IPv6 traffic over IPv4 to be able to reach the intranet over the Internet, which still relies on IPv4 traffic. All traffic to the intranet is encrypted using IPsec and encapsulated in IPv4 packets, which means that in most cases, no configuration of firewalls or proxies should be required. A direct access client can use one of several tunneling technologies, depending on the configuration of the network the client is connected to. The client can use 6-to-4, Teredo tunneling, or IP-HTTPS, provided the server is configured correctly to be able to use them. For example, a client that is connected to the Internet directly will use 6-to-4, but if it is inside a native network, it will use Teredo instead. In addition, Windows Server 2012 provides two backward compatibility services, DNS64 and NAT64, which allows direct access clients to communicate with servers inside the corporate network even if those servers are only capable of IPv4 networking. Due to the globally routable nature of IPv6, computers on the corporate network can also initiate a connection to direct access clients, which allows them to remotely manage these clients at any time. Requirements: direct access with Windows Server 2008-02 or UAG requires one or more direct access servers running Windows Server 2008-02 with two network adapters, one that is connected directly to the Internet, and a second that is connected to the intranet. On the direct access server, at least two consecutive, public IPv4 addresses assigned to the network adapter that is connected to the Internet. Direct access clients running Windows 7 Ultimate, or Enterprise Editions or Windows 8 Enterprise Edition clients, at least one domain controller and domain name system server running Windows Server 2008 SP2 or Windows Server 2008-02. Public key infrastructure to issue computer certificates. Direct access with Windows Server 2012 requires one or more direct access servers running Windows Server 2012 with one or more network adapters. At least one domain controller and domain name system server running Windows Server 2008 SP2 or Windows Server 2008-02. Direct access clients running Windows 7 Ultimate, or Enterprise Editions or Windows 8 Enterprise Edition clients. A public key infrastructure is not required for Windows 8 clients. Smart card certificates and health certificates for network access protection may be used along with PKI. Problems: there are problems in the functionality of Windows Server 2008-02 direct access. These are listed as follows. Windows 2008-02 version of direct access forces you to use IPv6 end-to-end. This was due to Microsoft not including the NAT64 component in the basic version of direct access included in Windows 2008-02. NAT64 was included with Microsoft Unified Access Gateway allowing IPv6 to IPv4 connectivity. Windows Server 2012 versions of DirectAccess have rectified this issue and are fully IPv4 supported. References. External links: Microsoft DirectAccess Best Practices and Troubleshooting book by Jordan Krause, Windows Server 2012 Unified Remote Access Planning and Deployment book about Unified Remote Access by Iraz Ben-Ari and Balinat Arajan. Microsoft's DirectAccess in Windows Server 2012, Microsoft's DirectAccess in Windows Server 2008-02, MIS IP HTTPS on MSDN, includes PDF with specification. Bloggers posting on DirectAccess, Richard Hicks DirectAccess blog, Differences between UAG and native 2008-02 DirectAccess.